All right, I'm joined with Hiawatha and George Peter Gatzis, and we're going to talk about this is the second part to the James O'Keefe video. And then after this is pretty short. And after this, we'll get to the next one where he's got the next guy's even worse than this one. You're just not going to believe it. All right.
You know, we haven't had a lot of them.
Look at this guy trying to get with these hotties.
Yeah, well, he's the main dude, ain't he? Like the vice president or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, babe. Hey.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Yes.
You guys know each other?
Look at this. He's got this other chick in there.
He's a senior vice president, so he's a team leader. Remember, the other guy said, "I'll never be a team lead because I'm white, straight guy."
Look at this. They caught this guy cheating on this other chick on top of that.
All right. Going out with my friend?
Hi. Is your name Michael Giordano?
Do you have you Hargrave?
You work for Disney? Is this you right here?
I wonder if he would have tried to get a twosome.
So,
He probably was, but the minute they saw that James O'Keefe guy, they got the fuck out.
Yeah, they bailed quick. Look at him.
You're on tape saying that you don't hire white males.
Wow, look how quick
way
he's
you're
running.
hiring a white
Yeah, can you
male.
blame him? He's going to lose his fucking job over this.
Sir, are you the vice president at Disney? Do you know about Title VII of the Civil Rights Act about discriminating against
Hey, cornbread man.
on religion and race, sir? Quote, I'm not looking to bring on any more clients who are white, you know.
Here all the time, like
That other guy, this guy's
looking to hire.
No, that's him right there. But the other dude that was snitching on them all.
Looking to bring on.
Oh, where do you see the guy after this?
Disney is concerned. I'm a white male. I have friends in HR. Mike, who are
Yeah,
your
because the other
friends in
dude said
HR?
he could never be a team leader or vice president. Remember?
Hey, Chris.
I have friends in HR and I have friends in those divisions.
Do you think that being quiet is going to help you?
You don't have authority to put me on tape. But
I will put you on tape, and I do have that authority under the First Amendment. You know, just because you work in Hollywood doesn't give you entitlement to discriminate against people on the basis of race.
Whoa.
Michael Giordano.
Hey, is that a military grade laptop he's got? Oh my gosh, he's actually chasing
He's
after
going to run it out.
He's got the Tesla.
His first thing was getting Acorn to buy him a house
my
for
gosh.
his hookers.
Hi, Michael. What's up?
He's able
Michael,
to keep up with the
discrimination on the
Tesla.
basis of race. Title
He
7
ain't
of
an
the
idiot.
Civil Rights Act. Look at his face. Look at his face.
The cameraman had to run along with him. I'm a big fan of you guys.
These guys. Whew. Oh man.
Sunset Plaza. I know where that is.
New York.
Yeah, he got Acorn to buy him a house for
drove away in his
hookers
Tesla.
in Detroit, and when he first
Very
began.
upset. The two girls confronting him at the same time. Apparently, he lied and told
He
one
lied
girl
and
that
told
he
me
has
that girl has little
in his
itch.
throat. If someone gesturing, let's see what happened. This guy.
Yeah, they're calling him back.
Discriminating against people in the hiring process, and he was on a date, but it wasn't a date. It was an undercover person with a hidden camera. The vice president of Disney sat right next to you.
He's the vice president of Disney.
You bet. Yeah.
What's his name?
The vice president did. His name's Mike Gordo.
And so that was like a fake date.
That was a fake date.
And who was the girl? His girlfriend?
That's his
Actually,
MO. He
girls-
always
one
has
girl
these
in front
fake
of the
dates
other
for these
was
idiots.
Lying to one of the girls about the
How can you
girls.
be
that
that
they-
rich and have that much
was a
fuck
whole-
luck getting women? You know that?
That was a real
That's
undercover
pretty weird.
investigation right there.
He always
That
gets
was
them
not
with
a
the
real
guy or the
girlfriend.
girl. I've noticed.
I
girl
find
made
that
an excuse, and
suspicious.
then
You
he
know,
showed
it's
up
like
in
what the
front of
hell?
them,
Wait, and so that girl was here on a date with him and it was like a setup to get him here?
and- Yeah.
Wow.
Not a week goes by without a news headline about potential medical supply shortages, threats to our infrastructure.
All right, that's that one. So we'll go to the next.
He must
one
have to
here.
change out people all the time. You know that?
Oh, no,
I just-
that advertisement. Oh, no, that's not over. That advertisement's just like it's not the end of the show.
No, that
Yeah,
was
it's
it. That's all that happens.
Oh, that's the whole thing. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
that's
like
it.
the other
That's-
one. There's one out there that's even longer though, Hargrave.
Yeah, this is the new one.
Hire a C-suite who's not white or not Jewish.
in entertainment, no. There's also quite glass ceiling for that.
Yeah, this is the guy who said he'd never be a vice president or a team leader. He's the one who sicked him on the other guy. So now this fucker's gonna be.
I guess, for lack of a word, on white, non-Jewish.
Unless you are a white Jewish man,
well, you're likely never going to see Disney's C-suite.
She was like Asian and Hispanic.
Haitian.
Asian, Hispanic, mix. Just left Disney like a month ago. She left because she didn't really have. She's a woman. She didn't really have.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, Nikki. It's like they must really be isolated from society to be like this. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So why would you want this position and then end up isolated like that? It's weird.
And that being said, that the department heads are two Jewish men. It's not that I'm anything against this man. I'm just saying that she, being of color, that it's good.
It's not that I have anything against Jewish men.
The very well qualified Haitian Hispanic woman who had rapidly worked her way up the Disney ladder left the company, acknowledging that she likely had no future there, oddly enough, because she wasn't white, Jewish, or man enough.
So maybe there's
that's changed.
Juxtaposition.
What, they keep going opposite? They go, okay, this week we'll hire only Jewish people, next week we'll hire only black people.
You know, we
That is some weird fucking static shit.
These things, but then in reality,
Well, definitely. You don't talk about exes on dates. You don't talk about all kinds of shit. These motherfuckers, it's like they're fucking socially inept. You know that?
No.
It seemed number count go up. I'm like, yes, it's gone up.
Like they're spilling their guts. They must know that they're being set up, and they're just spilling their guts, and that's their excuse.
You know, I do wonder about that
is
sometimes.
From Disney's hiring practices.
It's like I want to snitch out these fuckers, but I can't. So just pretend that this fucker got me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the way the world is. You can't like pretend it doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
And say like, oh, we're just gonna show like one section of society. That's all the world is. The world is like full of everybody.
Right.
And that should be on screen.
So Disney's philosophy is that you're never too young to learn about the LGBTQ agenda.
Jesus.
Oh, Bob Iger, he's the devil.
He, like many, believe Bob Iger is corrupt. And if you look at the recent filings of Disney shareholder Nelson Peltz, it seems others carry the same sentiment. Last week on the Disney tapes, we met Mike Giordano, an attorney and senior vice president at the Walt Disney Company, who made it very clear that Disney promotes blatant discriminatory hiring practices. So much so that he actually expects lawsuits against Disney.
It kind of feels like we're, at some point there's going to be a lawsuit. That's kind of how it feels, just because of,
On this episode, our second installment of
God, is he dead?
Tapes, we're going to delve even further into Disney's systematic discriminatory hiring practices to see just how far they will go to pander in the name of diversity, not only in hiring, but even how they aggressively push race, gender, and LGBTQ programming at children, young children. And in an odd twist, one production executive claims that Disney CEO Bob Iger is corrupt, and that Disney's discriminatory DEI hiring will only get you so far up the Disney corporate ladder. But if you wanted to get a top
I never would have guessed that.
C-suite, you better be a white Jewish man.
This just gets weirder and weirder.
Now,
You know
let's
that?
pick up where we left off last
Oh,
week.
just that's what the
Remember
next one's
Disney
going to
Senior
be.
Vice President Michael Giordano and his claims of blatant discrimination in Disney's hiring practices?
certainly there have been times where, there's no way we're hiring a white house person.
Just kind of unspoken.
There are times when it's spoken, but
How would they say it?
there's no way we're hiring a white house person. They,
there's times when it's
writers
spoken.
and actors will hear all the
God, he's
time.
got multiple different shirts on, so he's been dating this bitch for a while.
They're like, get out of here, Whitey. That's what I knew.
Bring on any more clients who are.
Now, let's meet Saurabh Makhar, who also goes by the name Dave. Dave is the director of production finance at Walt Disney Television. He is intimately
Just call me
involved in
Dave.
Disney's production business behind the scenes.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard of the show ABC Network.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're producing it. Okay. What is your role in
So I'm
doing all of that?
production finance executive. I'm involved with like the actual production of the show. Looking at my work starts with like.
Oh fuck, he's a dot on the head, Dave.
That's my domain. Really, the budget for the show. That's my real work.
Okay.
Starting.
Right.
So you work in the budget. You work with the different departments.
Call me Diamond
You
Dave.
kind of like wrangle together a number and you give it to the network.
I
and
am
say,
not
"Is this
Apu."
okay with your target. It is, and it's a green.
I'm making shows for Disney.
Hey, making Disney for the children.
Then we start with like the other parts of my work, which is mostly like active payments, leases, making sure they're on track with the different budgets for every episode, right? Because we log the budget for one.
He'll get fired too,
right? But each episode can go up and down. So you have to make sure that if it goes up, something comes down. So you kind of like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're like managing it in real time?
Yes, really like managing the producer, executive producers, make sure they're on target.
Wow.
Network and platform.
Yeah. Very cool. Do you work at all with like
Yep.
people who are doing the content? Like just
justifying
to
his
kind of
job.
like, see what the creative
Probably,
idea.
I don't know. He's talking about some
There
TV
is
show.
no doubt that Disney
The guy's
discriminates
trying to get
against
pussy.
white
He'll
men
say
when
everything.
they are hiring.
He
and
made the
choosing
nuclear
who
bomb,
gets
Hargrave.
promoted. We heard that from Michael last week in Disney.
He's a
Plus
pilot.
21, and Sarab confirmed.
You ever
it
been to
here.
Area 51? Would you like to go?
Yeah, I'm a pilot. Want to go into a plane?
Corporations, especially in entertainment, that say, we want diversity and all these things, but then in reality,
it's a number. I've done the reports for diversity inclusion. They make us do every year. Saying, okay,
Oh, so they got a number of the inclusive, and then the rest are all Jews. So I got it. It should be. I love this show.
Yes, it's gone up, but I feel like that's like a forced metric. There's also a slight glass ceiling for that. I feel like it's not. There's a glass ceiling. It's not quite like being reached yet. You're
Poor
not
Dave.
Really non. I guess.
Uh-oh.
The word non-white, non-Jewish.
what's included in the diversity like columns?
Like, so they'll say like, is the cast diverse? They have like a lead cast member who's like.
Oh, diversity in the TV, but not in the office, huh?
They
Yeah.
have like a director who's of color. So that way we're good. That I can say. Like I've seen a lot of directors.
These are some slick fuckers here.
Getting opportunities. And as a writer,
People of color.
yeah.
What? Michael, the senior vice president, also acknowledged Disney's diversity spreadsheets in last week's report. Does every department
Diversity
have
spreadsheets?
Yeah, you didn't
I'm
remember
seeing
that
a
part. It's
pattern
where
here.
they've got to have a certain
And that
number.
is from Disney's hiring practices.
Not a
That
week
one
goes
chick
by
was that-
without a news
Pause.
headline about potential medical support.
Remember when Chapek was getting close to cracking all the bullshit at Disney, and then he got fired?
Yeah.
He was on the cusp of firing the entire HR department. And what did the HR department do? They went over to Bob Iger and said, hey, your entire plan is going to get unraveled. So they fired Chapek.
Well, it makes sense.
Disney's got to go away.
Why they would do such a thing? According to Disney Dave, it's a good idea to get younger kids introduced and educated on the ways of LGBTQ.
What about
Oh, yeah,
like,
pause.
LGBTQ?
You know why they're going hard after the kids in the last 5 years? Is because I don't know, months ago, we ran a story where the graph on LGBTQ population
It's dropping.
It's a 45-degree angle for the last 25
so they've got a groove.
25 years, 45-degree angle going down, man.
Good.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, like how Disney was. I mean, this shit is just.
They were just as sick back then with their penises hidden in the drawings and everything.
Well, I know I'm talking like 70s and 80s, like when Disney was actually Disney, not this shit, man. Like before all this crap, man.
I want to see them do it more in like the kids' shows.
I agree. Yeah.
Are you asking me on a date? Your pulse and heartbeat have quickened.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's the way the world is. It's not like pretend it doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
And so
That's not how the world is.
Society, that's all the world
In their
is.
fantasy world, it ain't our reality.
And that should be on screen.
No, what he's saying, what he's really saying is this is how we want the world to be,
It
not
ain't,
how
though.
it is. Yeah, that's not how it is.
That's my little sib Blake and her girlfriend Ghibli.
Following in mom's wake.
Oh, nonsense. I'm just an architect.
It's important, I think, for me to see, like, you know, the LGBTQ stories and, like, especially for kids so that
So
they
you can
can
groom 'em?
understand all of that. And
This
you
has
know,
nothing to
introduce
do with
them
children.
so that
Children
they're
shouldn't be
comfortable
involved
and
in
all
this
that stuff. Like,
bullshit.
do you think
Yep.
do you think that Disney, like, makes that a priority?
I think they are.
Do you think it's authentic? Like,
Not quite.
She's buttering him up.
So
Fuck
Yep.
Disney's
Netflix, too.
philosophy is that you're
I
never
remember that
too
too,
young
Chris.
to learn about the LGBTQ agenda. Apparently, even Dave thinks Disney has gone too far, pushing the DEI thing in their programming. He talks about in one recent failed show, Debt and Other Details, where Disney tried so hard to push the DEI window that it totally tanked the show.
I feel like in our show we insert diversity when it's not really like organic to the story.
it's
It kind of stands out, like this just feels like a weird
orchestrated.
Yes, that's the word, orchestrated, right? Like we did a show called Debt and Other Details.
What's it called?
Debt and Other Details.
Okay.
It just came out a couple months back.
I missed it.
Now it's a whodunit. The good star cast. The main lead was a really big actor. He is a very big actor.
Okay.
It flopped. The audience didn't connect.
According to Dave, the cause and failure of one of Disney's many flops was again attributed to trying to force DEI into programming where it was not only out of place, it was highly inauthentic.
It happens.
Yeah.
But you know, if you did the analysis, the post-mortem of it, and you're just like, why? Because the story, they just tried to feed in so much diversity, and they took away from what could be authentic. It just didn't feel authentic.
Yeah.
The characters felt like, oh, they're trying to hit a box. Like, there's one lesbian character there, there's one like African American, there's one Indian, there's one Chinese, there's one this. But it just felt like these people would never be together in that setting. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't you have liked to be a fly on the wall in that meeting, just watching the guy with the DEI checklist? Chinese, check. African American, check. Lesbian, check. Indian, check.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just like it doesn't feel authentic. I'm like, that's the word you guys missing. Authenticity. You know, like when you're doing a show, it's gotta feel real. It's gotta feel like, wow, this is like the way it is.
Really? At what point do they realize that DEI just isn't working? For the audience or for the shareholders? On top of all of this, Disney executive Dave even tells our undercover journalist how he feels Elon Musk doesn't believe in free speech and is only out there to seek attention.
Something that was like, you know, obviously there's all this drama with Bob Iger and Elon Musk and like all this stuff. And,
Oh yeah, Elon Musk told him to suck it.
and, like,
Remember?
I was reading something because, you know, people have come down on.
Well, the other day, Elon Musk came out and said Kathleen Kennedy sucks. He actually
We
called
don't know
her
that.
out. I think his exact words were that Kathleen Kennedy was more dangerous to Star Wars than the Death Star.
Oh, Hail Rising.
On Disney.
Is Risey here?
Yeah.
Hey, Risey. Would be peace if we all stuck with our own kind. I don't want to accept things
Do
that
you
are
think
wrong.
he
Yep.
actually believes in free speech?
Hey, Care Bear. Oi, oi, Nikki.
No. He does. Right. So his biggest thing was I want free speech, right?
Right.
People joined Twitter and started impersonating him. He blocked those people from Twitter.
How dare they?
How's that free speech?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're the owner. You can
Oh
make up rules
shit.
that you want. Free speech
He's
means
saying crying about free speech.
I want to impersonate you. I should be allowed, right? That's your whole speech, right?
Yeah.
Unfettered access to whatever you want to say.
What do you think Elon's motive is?
Attention.
Attention?
Oh, yeah,
I think
sure.
he
That's
cares
what
about
Elon wants is attention.
You're narcissist.
You know why Elon's mad, don't you?
What?
One of his kids is a tranny.
Well, yeah, that's why he's against them and all that. But
Yeah.
the problem with Elon, though, is he's with the WEF idiots. and he's got that the CEO of Twitter. It used to be what's his name, that Nazi guy that's always crying about eat the bugs or whatever.
Yeah,
the WEF form executive.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
his
there too,
secretary.
that was there for the money. Remember?
Yeah, and he makes her the fucking CEO of Twitter, a WEF idiot. So I think he's only like for 90% freedom. I don't think he's for 100.
No, just as long as it don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You feel that people like him love spotlight. He wants to be in that news. He wants to be in the front page every day saying, Elon Musk did this, Elon Musk said that. That gives him energy. I've seen people like that. I know people like that. You know, like they love that energy. They thrive on it.
Oh, listen to this ego fuck. I know people like that.
All my personal and private information being exposed and exploited by big tech and big government. So I'm joining my friend Eric Prince, and I'm switching.
Percentage of my bonus for the end of the year is theoretically based on whether I have hired, supported, mentored people who bring diversity.
He ain't gonna be a vice president.
Whether you what kind of mentor? What do you mean?
Like if I've done things to help further the careers of people who bring diversity.
Oh wow!
Hiring them or helping them to get promoted or mentoring them.
That is until you apply for a job in Disney's coveted C-suite, where their top executives hang out. Though Disney makes a big show of pushing diversity, equity, and inclusion across middle management and even in their casting and staffing of their productions, Dave Macker claims that Disney has a
It's not the diversity hires at Boeing, Nikki. It's the metal they bought from China.
To be a white Jewish man if you want a shot at making it into the C-suite.
It was really cool to hear that, you know, that they take that into consideration, like, you know, bringing in people from diverse backgrounds and that kind of thing.
There's also a slight glass ceiling for that. I feel like it's not, there's a glass ceiling. It's not quite.
But remember, they're not running everything, right?
Yeah.
I guess, for lack of a word, non-white, non-Jewish.
Dave goes on to point out that the tech industry is run by Indians and the entertainment business is run by white Jewish men. And that unless you are a white Jewish man,
you're not getting in.
You're likely never going to see Disney's C-suite.
In tech, everybody's like brown. All this, yeah.
Hey, wait. You know what that You know what that tells me? That all these black people and all that stuff that they hire for diversity, they're only good as the tax credits that they get.
Oh yeah,
they're props.
I had companies hire me before because I'm Native American, and I fucking used them and left.
Yeah, they're props, meaning that.
Yeah, you're a token.
Yeah,
they're token black people.
Yeah, it's like South Park. Like South Park with the black kid. Yeah, he's basically token.
Yeah. So you think that they wouldn't hire a C-suite who's not white or not Jewish?
In entertainment, no. That is, but it's not just us. It's like, you find Indians pretty much higher. Then you find like chief technology officer, he'll be Indian, obviously technology, right?
He even claims that a very
Dan's got to be rolling over drunk right now, going, "What hats?"
Disney ladder left the company.
How am I on here? What am I doing here?
She wasn't white.
Shouldn't be on here.
Or man enough.
She was like Asian and Hispanic.
Haitian.
Hispanic mix. Just left Disney like a month ago. She left because she didn't really have. She's a woman. She didn't really have either of her bosses in her.
I just sent him a text. Little hats are at war.
Okay.
And she quit saying that she just is like, I just not feeling right. So I feel, and that being said, that the department heads are two Jewish men.
Yeah, Nick, he's mostly sober. That's why he hasn't been around.
Yeah.
Team of color felt that and she quit. Because she just said, if I can't seem to like him.
So having heard all of this, what do you think Dave thinks of Disney's CEO, Bob Iger?
Do you think Bob Iger
Evil.
is corrupt?
Now, yes. Now he just wants to stay in power. He came with a 2-year promise. In 2 years, I'll turn the company around and I'll get you a new CEO. He said that 2026. He got rid of a few people who were like, who could have been against him. He got rid of her. Like one CFO, Christine McCarthy. She was the CFO of Disney. He got rid of her. That's why I felt like, okay, I see this. Like he's removing any potential threat. She could have been CEO.
Yes, you heard that right. He, like many, believe Bob Iger is corrupt. And if you look at the recent filings of Disney shareholder Nelson Peltz, it seems others carry the same sentiment.
Do you think Bob Iger is corrupt?
Now, yes.
Why does Dave Mocker think that Bob Iger is corrupt? Is it because of his
is.
hiring practices, his insistence on pushing bizarre sexual and racial content on young kids, or how he uses his power and influence for political fundraising for far-left causes and leftist politicians?
He looks creepy.
Who knows? One thing we know for sure, under Bob Iger's leadership, Disney, a once stellar and safe family brand, continues to rapidly circle the drain. Maybe Iger should spend more time on Disney's balance sheet and profit and loss statement, and less
they are all
time
getting
checking
rich,
the
those guys at the
boxes
top.
on
You
his
gotta know
DEI
that.
spreadsheet. So again, I will ask, will Bob Iger clean up his act and get the mouse house whipped into shape?
Nope.
Or will he continue to play the part of Goofy?
No, he'll be Goofy.
If Iger doesn't get Disney fixed quickly, there may be a job opening in Disney's C-suite soon. If you're
Who would
a
want
white
that job?
Jewish man.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Let us
matter.
know what
They
you
have
think
golden
in the
parachutes.
comments
They don't
below.
give a shit.
Next week, we'll release Disney Tapes
Well,
Volume
that's
3.
where they're going to go
where we
then.
dive into a different executive from Disney. Stay tuned. If you want to become an American
Christ.
swiper, go to O'Keefe.
The depth of Disney. I never thought I'd see that.
Got a third person, another one. Wow.
Wow. I mean, how many horny executives are there?
Hail
We're gonna
Felix,
go through
wow.
We're going to go through the whole company.
Yeah.
Now we're in the mail room here at Disney.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
I want to show this now. So these Epstein Raylos,
Now, wait, who's the hot chick?
No, this isn't a hot chick. Just hold on a minute. These Epstein Raylos the other day, everybody's sure that Disney asked them to make this video. So they go and make this video, and it's like a We Are the World video. And they're going, Star Wars is for us. Star Wars is for trannies. Star Wars is for this. Star Wars is for that. And they got roasted, man. A lot of these people have deleted their Twitters already. I got 2 of them to delete their Twitters because they had at it with me, man.
Wow.
They're threatening Star Wars theory that they were going to kill him and stuff. It's crazy. You'll see on this.
Wow.
For everyone.
We are the world.
Star Wars is for everyone.
Star Wars
Regardless
was
of
for
race,
everyone.
Regardless of religion.
Regardless of gender or identity.
Hey, dude.
Social media should be a place where we can share our love for the franchise.
That used to be true.
Without being attacked for what we enjoy.
Another dude.
There is no room for bigotry.
Remember.
Yes, there is. No, there's lots of room for it.
More of us.
You're going to be dead soon, so carry on.
There's
So
no, there's not a lot of you.
Yeah, they don't have enough. The thing should be, we don't have enough.
Yeah.
It says, can we kill this motherfucker?
Oh my gosh.
We just got to outweigh them. They'll kill themselves eventually.
There are more of us.
There are more of us.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
No,
There isn't. There isn't enough of us. That's what it needs to be called.
Yeah.
Rumors.
There are more of
Look at all this shit.
There are more of us.
Wow.
Star Wars?
Yeah. So yesterday, this other one found out that she was catfishing dudes, and they think it's a dude. And now all of them. It appears that the Ash Rendar might not have been who they claimed to be. Wanted to quote the original poster, but they have me blocked. Here are the screenshots. The Ash Rendar has deleted their account.
Wow.
I don't know the full context. I just wanted to inform some people I know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know the full context. Just one of the people I know who were talking with them. Okay, I thought there was more, but this is the person, and you probably can't see it on here very well, but this guy's basically this guy's basically arguing with her, and she's like, no, that picture isn't really me. I don't really look like that. And then the guy's like, so you're catfishing. And then she's like, oh, well, I'm just trying to make some money and all this crap on here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Catfishing.
I considered this person for a friend over a year now, and it's disheartening. She claims she took pictures and videos of someone she found online with her same name, which seems strange to me, and refuses to provide that person's info so they can be let known of this.
What a nerd.
Nerd.
They're going to think you're a stalker if you go and tell them that. Wow.
These people are so fucked, man. So
wow.
Two of them have already deleted their accounts. I think this one might still be up. Some of them are still up, but man, they totally nuked themselves. And then everybody is like saying, why is Disney paying you to make this thing? Because they're doing it to create bullshit drama.
Yeah.
Chris says, are they going to say the thing? Are they going to say the thing that the powers of many? Oh God, no! I don't want to hear that ever.
Yeah. The powers
The
of many
power of
compel you. The powers of many compel you.
The power of two. The power of cooch.
The power of pie.
The power of hammer.
Oh man. Well, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in a fight with YouTube right now to get my channel back. Finity's fucking around here again. The lawyers are involved here. I haven't heard anything from them. The team YouTube is just lying to me, and they're just saying, "Oh, this is graphic and all this bullshit."
They won't tell you what you do, and they just fucking keep it arbitrary so they can just be the dickheads they are.
Yeah. And the story that I covered, it was on Newsmax and Fox.
It was fucking everywhere.
Yeah. But I make a video about it.
Sorry, I showed it to you now.
No, it's like I make a video about it, and then here's Faggoty trying to strike me again. This guy, man. And I keep telling them, and they're telling me that people can't circumvent the bans and all this. If that was true, Finn wouldn't be here for one, because think of how many channels he's lost.
Yeah.
And he's still here making new channels and doing this again. But according to Team YouTube, they're like, oh no, nobody can circumvent the ban. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I said,
he's lying to you,
Oh, I'm looking into it, Chris. I'm going to see what happens here with the YouTube, and if nothing happens there, then I might hire a private investigator and just hunt this fucker down. I'm tired of this, man. I don't know why this guy's coming back doing this again.
It's going to be like Good Times. You're going to find some fuckhead in a wheelchair.
I think he's getting ready to launch his book. That's why I think he's doing this. I don't know what stirring shit up with me and Shep and Risey's going to accomplish for him.
Well, he's crazy, so negative attention.
The thing is, I'm willing to let after his channel got struck and he was gone, I was like willing to let things go. I mean, I've heard that he's been in some Star Trek community or something.
He's there still. I've seen him.
Yeah, and I'm not going over there. I'm just like, hey, when he lost his channel, I was like, okay, we won. That's it.
So I figured it was over, and I ain't gonna go over there looking for him to cause more trouble. Just let it end, and then here he is back again. Again.
I know you're watching too, you fucking asshole, right now.
Him and Victor together.
Here's the thing, Finity. I have 3 channels, and I will always be here. The thing is, you can never permanently take the channel down like yours was down, because I don't go and play sci-fi fucking content. And if I was, I would bring him on the show or fucking notify him. You stupid fuck. You just go and play it and think it's going to be fine.
No commentary, no nothing. He was just playing it straight out.
Yeah, and I don't do that. Even with the ethos, we're laughing and stuff. We're not just,
Yeah,
know.
we stop and we commentary on it. We're changing it, but fuck this, whatever. It's not. It's arbitrary. They do whatever the fuck they want here.
Nobody is buying that crap book. Oh, you got that right. I'm going to make damn sure of it. I'm going to post that video on there of him like screaming about Shep being a fake vet and all that. How do you think that's going
to?
to?
He couldn't do it. Now he's going to get on others that did. Fuck
Yeah.
him. I'm over him.
Why don't you give Dillard some more of your son's money?
Is that shit over with, or is he still over there at Dillard's all the time?
I haven't seen Dillard stream in a long time.
Mm.
So, I mean, the last Dillard thing I saw was when George was on there and they got mad at George. That was the last time that I saw it.
Yeah, because he used to always be on his panels every night. Oh, here we go.
All right. We're going to end out on this, everyone. Thanks for coming. I don't know if I'll be doing any more streams except for, well, in 2 days, we'll be covering the debate. I guess we're still working this out. Yeah, okay, so it'll be I'll have it running on Kick at the same time. So I'm pretty sure they're going to try to take it down because CNN is already threatening people that if they watch it on,
we're going to do it on X too because Elon told them to go suck a dick.
Why is YouTube calling the RNC and telling them that like we can't do this? Like, what the fuck?
Is there Democrats?
No, that was fucked, man. All right, we'll just play this out.
I wish Elon would have bought YouTube.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a lot better
for us.
It seems I'm screwed with comics gate.
Hail Risey, hail Nikki, hail Chat, hail Felix.
I begin to pray. At least
thanks for having us, Hargrave.
Finds me hot anyways. With legs wide open under the webcam.
I kept trying to get you to play this, Risey. You drunk son of a bitch.
Yeah, you tried all night. You kept saying in chat, play Sheila's song. Listen to Risey.
With legs wide open. Well, I don't know if Ethan is mad. Let's do a gay uploading. I'll claim I uploaded my own news to a database. With legs wide open under the webcam. Welcome to my private show. I'll show you everything. With legs wide open. Now everything has changed. Comics Gate is so angry at me, but I'll show you everything. With
it was
legs
hilarious,
wide open. With legs wide open. I'll show you everything I am. With legs wide open. Wide open. My fun facts have been exposed. I hope comics Gate understands. With legs wide open. With legs wide open under the webcam. Welcome to my private show. I'll show you everything. With legs wide open. Now everything has changed. Comics Gate is so angry at me, but I'll show you everything. With legs wide open. With legs wide open. I'll show you everything I am. With legs wide open. Wide open.
Sounds like we're taking some Eagle stuff and all that.
My fun facts have been exposed. I hope Comics Gate understands. With legs wide open. With legs wide open. Now everything has changed. I'll show you on camera. it's wide open.